Hiya folks, excuse me, this is the Uniden Bearcat sds100e. It's a scanner that came out last year from Uniden. I think they must have had some people moaning about the battery size before, so they've started shipping the handsets with the 5000 milliamp battery. Let me just show you, it's all turned off. That is the block of a battery. I don't think you can put no, you can't put proper batteries in there, no. So it's just these batteries, and that is, if you can see it, that is a 5400 milliamp battery, 3.7 volt, which is quite substantial, to tell you the truth. I'll get the points aligned, stick that back in, put the back on, and boof, clamp it in. So I never seem to put the clip on the back, because it's, anyone with a Uniden handheld knows, bloody awful. You've got these two, the charge and the God knows what that is. I didn't know, not really use that. On the other side, you've got the you've got a little green, no, that's the function button, and another button there, which is very useful. Sorry. Got the headphone jack on the top. I use that, connect it to the car stereo auxiliary port, and hear everything through the car stereo, you know, stereo speakers. Fantastic. Got it yesterday. I'm just still in the process of putting whatever channels I want on it, etc., and testing some channels that don't work and getting rid of some channels, etc. I tell you what, if anyone's watching from America, I know that that you are going through sort of like a transition where some of your states are going sort of like private, etc. But the ones that aren't, you're very lucky people, because these, obviously these, all these scanners, etc., probably not these ones, but you know, the Unidens, etc. You just have to put what is called a postcode, like a zip code, like your state zip code postcode in, or you know, you can do it by your state, etc., and it'll bring up everything. You lucky people, you know, you can listen to police, fire, etc., all sorts of things, and it'll just come up automatically. Here over in England, sadly, that's completely useless, even though, you know, you can take this over to America and all those places, and you know, just key in what state you're in, and boom, everything comes up. So you're very, very lucky people. Apart from that, we've got to what we've got to do is through sort of like software over here in England and most other places, you've got to put your frequencies in yourself. So it's a bit hit and miss, and you can't listen to police because they're on the Tetra airwave. They're encrypted. Used to be able to years ago, sort of like the early 90s, etc. Used to be on analog, and fantastic. Used to have some fantastic, you know, listenings, you know, with the police, and sort of like all the things they get up to, you know. Yeah, but that's the thing that we're facing over here in England. Anyway, yes, I got this yesterday, and let me just put that down there. I ordered this too from Radio World, where I got the scanner from. Let me move everything out of the way so I've got a bit more space. Right, this is the hard leather case, and yes, it is hard leather. Bit of a hole in the bottom, because sometimes you have problems, you know, with some of these stiff cases, and it's nice to have a little, you know, so you can put your pinky finger in and poke it out, and there we go, it's stuck then. But yeah, I'm just getting the scanner used to the general shape, as you can see here, of the. It's nicely cut out. Got some nice breathing holes there and there. Look on the back there. Look at that clip. That is, it's like a, you know, that is stuck on. That is solid. That is solid. That's in there. That is solid. And this clip, this is like that's a steel clip. So you put it on there, put it round, and this bit, it's a spring clip sort of thing. That will fit on a normal trouser belt. It won't fit on a utility belt, obviously, because it's, and that will take in just a normal trouser belt, and that will clip in nice and securely. So, yes. You've got a, I don't know, I'm not quite sure what this is for. You maybe, possibly, might be a good, like, that's detachable, by the way, just pull that off. What you could do is put a sort of like another lanyard on there and tie it just for extra safety, you know, to a backpack or to whatever, you know. So that's a pretty good idea. But then again, you know, you can always pull that off. So, but yeah, anything extra is a plus. So yeah, that comes off really easy, as you can see. I don't keep that on there, you know, unless. But yes, that's a thick leather one. As you can see, you know, it's very rigid, and that cost just a couple of pence shy of £50. You can get a couple of cheaper ones, a soft leather one from Radio World, or you can get a nylon one. But I thought I'd go for this one. You know, if I'm going to invest in something like that, you know, it's going to cost, I don't know, £600-700. You know what I mean? You might as well invest in, you know, something like that, be it 50 quid. You know what I'm saying? That's the only place I've found that will sell these sort of, you know, heavy duty ones. The one for the 3600, 436 in America, I think it is. That I got off, I think I got off eBay or something. You know, £25. That does the job. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, stick that on there. Really, that's about it. I hope you've not enjoyed, but you know, it's anyone looking to purchase one of these. It seems like a really good compared to the 3600. I'd say it's okay. It's all right. You can't really say it's okay, it's all right. You have to go into depth, really, don't you? But I'm not really qualified, you know what I'm saying? But basically, they're the same. They're the same, you know what I mean? It depends what you put in them to get out of it, you know, frequency-wise, etc. But this is lovely, you know, the build quality, the display. I won't put the display on because it's got frequencies on, but display, etc. And how easy, you know, it gets shipped as well. Let me just quickly show you before I sign off, with an 8 gig card. So 8 gig is going to easily be enough to sort you out, you know, whatever you put in it, unless you're going to put a whole 8 million sort of frequencies in there. I've got a 32 gig in that one. No hope in hell's chance of filling that up. I really should, you know, take it down to a smaller one, probably 8 gig like that one. But yes, it is a nice radio for what I've seen of it so far. It's clearer than that, clearer than the 3600. I've still got to mess about with it, so don't take anything as gospel, you know what I mean? It's roughly the same functions, because when I got this out of the box, it's, you know, the same sort of setup as this, you know, feature-wise, and you know, how you set the radio up, etc. It's like this one's big brother, you know. So about 5-6 minutes out of the box, and boom, you know, put the frequencies that was on that. And yes, let me just tell you, the Butel software that you're using for this, well, the ARC 536, yeah, I think it's ARC 536 that you're using for this one, the 3600, will work with this one. Now, you can get the Pro or you can get the Basic. The Basic will be basic, you know what I'm saying? But the Pro, I think that's got a sort of like a visual sort of scanner on, etc. A little bit more, you know, complexity, you know. But if you just want to chuck over all your Sentinel, don't get me started. Why do they ship? Then again, I think it's more America, Canada based, you know what I mean? So you put down all your, it's not, obviously it's not for the UK market sort of thing, you know. Sentinel is, like I say, a US, Canada sort of base thing. You put your zip code, etc. It'll bring down all the frequencies for the sort of regions, etc. That is what it's good for. But the Butel is sort of like a non-country specific software, and you can you know, just make your own sort of lists up, which is good for the UK, European market, etc. So yeah, your Butel 536 software will work on that. So I saved a bit of money, which was a godsend really. And I could, you know, chuck a load of frequencies on there, get it working within about 10-20 minutes. So, that's it really. That is it. That is it. Yeah, it comes with, I'll shoot off in a minute. It comes with this, the stock aerial. And we all know about stock aerials, don't we? The pile of piss. But that one, if you can see closely there, has got a, I don't think the camera will show you. Want it? That one's got a rubber ring round it, obviously, because this is IP64, I think it is, sort of like water resistant. So you've got the cover in there. But the thing is, if you put, where is it? It comes with this as well, so you can fix a normal aerial to it. One of your aerials of your choice. You put that in, and it doesn't become water resistant because it's got no sort of rubber gasket on it. So that is that. Look, that is that. Yes. So yeah, chuck that out the window if you want. I always use my own. In my, you know, unless you're going sort of like, I don't know, off-roading, you know, camping, etc., where it's probably going to be a bit steamy, not that way, you know, a bit steamy, a bit muggy, rainy, etc. You're not going to need it, you know what I mean? I've sort of never gone into those extremes. I've never left it outside, you know, my mother, scanners, etc. So yeah, it's a good thing to have, but I think they should have put another one on that as well, you know, really. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry if I bored you, but I just wanted to show you, you know. So yeah, 50 quid from Radio World. Yeah, it's in place in I think it's Walsall, Birmingham, just outside Birmingham. That is the DBs. That is the dogs. It's very stiff, excuse the pun, but it will save your radio, you know. And that is the. I'll probably do another video on you know, how I find it, say a couple of months time, you know, because like I say, it's like that one's Big Brother. So yes, thank you very much for watching, and I want to do some more videos, you know, but I don't know whether people will like it, you know what I mean? So if you do, just subscribe and see what happens, you know. Obviously, they won't be this boring in the future. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Don't don't fly kites near electric pylons and stuff like that. But yeah, take care. You know, love you lots. In a bit. Goodbye.